Okay, so we have started with the fourth module, and it is about organization. We what organization is. Uh, sorry, what is the span of organization or control? Level it will have will depend upon the span of management. That is, if narrow is our span. If narrow is the span, our levels will be more. If each level will have more and more people, or there will be more levels. Right? And what is the principle behind this? Is this that one person, there is a limitation for how many people over one single person. Okay? Based on that, probably we will have organization levels. That and by that logic, we have two types. That is tall organization and flat organization. Tall organization will be for organization with narrow span of control, and flat organization will be for wide span of control. Wide, flat, tall, narrow, like that. And what are the difference between them? Tall structure is suitable for stable and predictable environment because there are so many levels out there. Then flat structure is suitable for dynamic environment. Then tall structure, after because the levels are more, you need more number of people, so the administrative cost will be more. Right? In flat, it will be low because many levels of communication and there decision making will be slow because too many people may get involved in the decision making process. But here, communication and decision making is fast in flat. Then, because again, because there are too many levels are there, it's difficult to pinpoint the responsibility for various work. Who will do the work or who is responsible? We some difficulty, not impossible. There will be some sort of difficulties for that. Again, in this flat order, what level there will be a manager and there will be subordinates, right? So manager will have more authority. So he'll have motivation to take more and more responsibilities also. Look, study this flow chart and draw this. Okay, and if you want, we can draw the triangular one which we have seen. Then what are the problems with the organization level? That is, levels are expensive because as we have more and more levels, we have more and more people will be there and more and more cost. Then the levels complicate communication. As more and more people are involved, there will be competition. Then omission and misinterpretation may occur as information passed down the levels. We have talked about the game, right? In a classroom, the teacher will say something to first student, then you pass it to second student, third student, like that. Then pass it on, and finally it will reach the final student. And what the teacher has said initially will be entirely different from what the final student is saying because people have to add, the to omit. Let's form this again control. It's simple. We have a problem, right? There is more number of people, the snake might not die. Right? That's the same thing. Because the more people are involved, so it will have complicated planning and controlling. The second topic was organized structure. So organized structure is the systematic arrangement of people working for the organization and the relationship between positions. So in our case, we took the example of a project, right? So you guys have project members, and among the some like project leader who is responsible for it, who will go to the like some members will go with this model project. Okay, four of you are equally so project leader. Maybe someone may assume the project leader. You then you have so there will be a project coordinator. Because there may be 10 different, so 10 different guys will be there. Project coordinator. Kind of thing manage coordinator. Then we uh, first is staff project coordinator. in the people, right? So you have the relationship, right? You have a, you will be the one. That so right? Forward the issue to the study. You look for the issue to principle. Okay? The relationship also that is the organization structure. The organization defines for functions to be performed, objects to be established, etc. Okay. So what is that? Your product. What is the objective of your coordinator? So all of it. But authority has what or what you to understand is whenever we have you have the other responsibility. Okay? You have great and greater. Similarly, there will be authority and responsibility also. Now, what is the significance of organized structure? Yeah, it will improve the teamwork and productivity by forming a framework. Right? As you said, we have different guides, 10 different guides. So, 10 different people are there. So, 10 different approaches will be there. All 10 guides will be coming from 10 different backgrounds. Okay? Someone would have studied in, all 10 would have studied in 10 different colleges across the country or maybe across the world. They will be following what they study. 10 different approaches for you. So that will know the path as a whole. So we need to have a teamwork. Everyone should decide on what task to do. So the teamwork will be improved, productivity will be improved because there's a framework. Determine the location of decision making. Decide what. So if you are previously conducted. So the project coordinator will decide the date. Of course, he will be consulting his guides. After consultation of the guides, coordinator to decide to take the presentation or the review. So he is the location of decision making. Then helps an employee to know what his role is and how it relates to others. Right? Role is my role is to guide the students. I don't have the required authority to do something. Okay, my role is there, complete there. So what I'll do, I'll guide you. If something comes above me, I'll send you to the next person. Like that. So I know what my role is and how it relates to others. Then establish authority, avoid confusion and duplication. Then provide patterns for communication and coordination. Who will coordinate, who will communicate. Then act as a tool for achieving the objectives. Then a good organization structure there should be unity of objectives. Unity of objective means in that case all of you should complete the project within the prescribed time. Then there should be a clear line of authority and responsibility. So if your project is not completed or something, this time we will be going for your project guide, what happened, why is it completed, what can be done, right? Then division of labor and specialization. So even when your guides are assigned, and only topic, good with it was her specialization is in that region, maybe geotechnical, maybe urban planning, maybe so division of labor and specialization. Then span of control should be optimum. What we know, it should not be less, it should be optimum. What that person can carry out. Okay. So what happens is one person may be able to guide 3 or 4 groups because he or she may be having time. Some other person is having a family or something. He or she may not be having the time to guide 2, 3 groups. So she is, I don't have time. I'll have some problem. I'll take 2. So the span of control should be optimum. Each subordinate must have only one supervisor whose order he has to obey. Right? Again, whenever the question comes, whenever an instruction comes, I should know whose instruction I should have to follow. Right? So there's not be any confusion there. If there's 2 or 3 in your role is what? You should only obey the instruction given. You cannot say the other batch guide has said that So I've done that. No, you should be always following what important and simple, flexible. Not too many and that's different environment. Environments, external and internal environments. What where businesses we have competition others, technological development. Then it will depend upon environment, the government laws, everything will depend. Then strategy. So what our policies are, what is our aim. It will also depend upon strategy. And size means number of employees. If we have more number of employees, we'll need better structure. Then life cycle. So like us, the company will also have birth, growth, decline, and death. Okay. So you'll be born, you will grow, then you will age, and then finally we will all die. Right? Similarly, for a company will be formed, there will be birth, and the company will grow, then the company might decline, and company finally you might have to shut down the company. Right? It's not that always it will be like this. It can what happen the company you will be forming a company. Okay. Like we said earlier, we formed a company for ink pen. Okay. We formed a company for ink pen. Then the company started to grow. Then we understood from the market the market for ink pen is less, then we need to revert to ball pens, right? So instead of decline, what will happen? Again, birth will happen. Okay? We change from ink pens to ball pen. So next step was obviously decline, but no, what we did, we changed the structure. So again, we come to birth, then growth, then decline, and then it may change. Okay? Then technological development. Technological development, we know every single day new things are coming out, new apps are coming. Now it's the last 2 days we had the toon app. All of us were converting your photos to cartoons. So technology development will also have a role. See, 2 years or 3 years back, we couldn't have imagined learning from home. Right? Now we are all sitting in your home, in your bedroom and learning. And you are doing your engineering from your bedroom. Right? So the technology will have. Then culture. What is the culture of organization? That is the values, beliefs, understandings, norms, or everything of the employees. What kind of employee? Everyone will have their values, their beliefs. That will also have a role. Okay? It is unwritten. We don't have. We will not write down the culture as such. Okay? Culture is unwritten. Okay? Next, the organization design. So design means it involves the creation of a new organization structure or modification of an existing organization structure to enable organization to achieve its goal. Okay? So design means the term itself we are designing, we are creating a new structure or even maybe modifying an existing structure. Okay. So, so what will happen is sometimes a new person, suppose in our college, a new person has been appointed, a dean has been appointed. So the dean will also be included in the project work, right? So from like this, we'll have your you, your guide, your staff project coordinator, HOD, principal. So sometimes what will happen? There will be we'll be adding a new person to the organization. Okay, a dean might be added, so he might be interested in this project. So what we'll do? We'll have him also in the hierarchy. After HOD, we'll be happy to dean. There's a change like that. Okay? So sometimes for that particular project, we'll have an expert from outside. So the creation of a new organization structure or modification of existing organization structure. Why do we do this? Because our aim is to achieve our goal. It's creation or modification. Creation of a new organization structure or modification of an existing organization structure. Right? Then it's a formal and guided process of integrating the activities and resources of an organization on continuous basis. Okay? The formal process. It's not informal. It's not like yeah, come on, you help us. Okay? Suppose we are having a party in your home. You are having a party now, and some by chance you are seeing one of your friends. You say, come on, man, we are having a party, come join us. It's not like that. That's informed. You're calling your friend to your party. Okay? So you're going for a party, then you see you met your friend on the road, then you say, come on, man, come join us. We'll go for it. It's not like that. It's a formal. Everything should be formal. It should be a guided process of integrating activities and resources on organization on continuous basis. Right? Then what is to solve two important questions, two important and complementary problems of organization. One will affect the other. And what are they? How to divide the organization goals into smaller tasks. Right? As I said earlier, we have to conduct the arts first. Okay? How to divide the goal is conduct arts first. Now, to conduct the arts first, we need to divide it right into certain departments. Our on-stage department, off-stage department, stage department, like that. We need to divide the goal into small tasks. So art is the main goal. That goal is to be divided into smaller tasks. So smaller tasks of stage department, on-stage department, off-stage department. Then your DJ party, like that. You need to have the department, right? Then how to coordinate these small tasks efficiently to accomplish the organization goal. So it is not that once you have divided it into small tasks, it's over. No, what we have to do, we have to oversee them. Okay, we need to see each department is functioning properly, and we should be coordinating with them so that our aim of conducting the art is achieved. Okay? So first thing, our aim is to conduct the art. So for that, we need to divide the task into smaller portions. The smaller tasks we have divided into smaller goals, right? So we have departments. We have 5 numbers of departments. So what we have to do is next step is coordinate these small tasks efficiently to accomplish the organization goal. So this department should be coordinated. Department should be overseen. Okay, leading we had, right? Remember, that should be done. Okay, till this was what we learned yesterday. So the next topic is departmentation. Okay, so departmentation is what we have said earlier. It's the process by which similar activities of the business are grouped into units for the purpose of facilitating smooth administration at all levels. So what is departmentation? The process by which similar activities of the business are grouped into units for the purpose of facilitating smooth administration at all levels. Okay. So in our department, when we say stage, okay, so stage decoration, stage design, then music, then lighting. All these activities are similar for, in a sense, right? They all take part in our stage function. So all these activities have to be grouped into one unit. Okay, all these are similar activities, and these to be grouped into one unit. And why do we do this? To facilitate smooth administration at all levels. So we have, what is happening in the department of staging, right? So as another example, you can say, in our company we'll have marketing, right? So marketing will have what? It's not simply marketing. What we have to do, we need to do market research, whether our product is needed or not, right? Market research, then market planning. We need to plan our. If we suppose uh, the research shows people don't know about this thing, okay? People will need this thing, will need our product, but they don't know. So we need to plan accordingly. Then we need to advertise. Ads should be given. See? Now, if you switch on the TV, you can see so many ads on apps. Okay? School students, because everything online, there's so many apps coming. So PSC examination apps are coming out. So students 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, those students are having different kind of apps. So CBSE students, there are like this, so many apps coming out, right? So advertisement comes. And finally, sales. So what will happen is this market research, market planning, advertising, sales, everything will come under marketing. So the department of marketing. because we are talking in terms of business, that's why I took an example from business level. Okay? You can even consider your arts as also an example. But for in business concept, market research, market planning, advertising, sales, everything will come under marketing. Similarly, there will be for production. We need to plan, we need to design, we need to design product. We may need to, we'll design a pen, right? Next, we need to design the shape, body of the pen like that. Then we have to make the or order the in machinery for them. Sometimes we will have ready-made machines will be available. Sometimes we will have to make it. We'll have to engineer it. Then production will be there. So these all things will come under production. Similarly, we'll have for finance. Like that, we will have different departments. So departmentation means the process by which similar activities of the business are grouped into units for the purpose of facilitating smooth administration at all levels. Clear? So, what is the purpose of departmentation? One is group the individuals with common background and shared characteristics. Okay. So, you guys are civil. So, when if you have in a company, there will be a department for engineers, right? So, all civil engineers background having all those who have civil engineering background should be in that department, right? So, if you add a civil engineer into accounts department, he will learn, but it will take time. Better is we'll have what we can do is we can add all the civil engineers together and form the department. Then define the relationship of positions within an organization. That is, who will answer to whom, right? I'll answer to this person. Okay, I'll answer to person B. Okay, person B will answer to person C. Okay, we will set up a relationship. Then establish a formal line of authority and fix clear responsibility and accountability. Okay? So again, I'll answer to A. So B will give me an order. Okay, so I have to follow B. So that's the line of authority. Okay, so whenever he gives me an order, I have to follow that order. That's my responsibility and that's my accountability. Then provide job specialization to members. So in your department, so engineers, you were all grouped together, right? So all of you are having civil engineering background. So what happens in our company? We might need someone to architecture. Okay, 3D architecture might be needed. Or structure designing may be needed. What we'll do? We'll have specialization. They will teach the person the new software. Okay, we may send him for training. Okay, you go and learn the software stuff. Okay, so you can look into the design work like that. You can provide job specialization to members. Then increase the economies of scale. How can we improve the economies? Basically, that means we need to increase the profit. And how can we profit be increased? By cost reduction through enhanced production. We'll produce more, so cost of production will be less. Mass production. You might have heard the term mass production because most of the things are become cheaper because it is mass produced. Okay. Mass produced. You have the Rolls Royce car. You have your own Maruti. Right? Both of the companies are producing cars only. But what happens is Maruti is producing mass production. Maruti mass producing the cars. Also, they're producing. You have to give the order. We'll have to wait for some time. So there is more. They'll spend more time over there. So there's no enhanced production. But there in Maruti or Toyota, they are mass producing. So you can sell it at lower cost. So they can have more and more sales. Right? Yeah. So what are the major purposes of department? So what is departmentation? Departmentation means the process by which similar activities of the business are grouped in at all. My purpose is group that individuals with common background and shared characteristics. Define the relationship of position within an organization. Establish a formal line of authority and fix clear responsibility and accountability. Provide job specialization to members. Increase the economies of scale. that is cost reduction through enhanced production. Now, what is the basis of department? How do we divide them? See, we said we need to group the activities. Now, how are we going to do this? Okay? It will depend on the given situation. Okay? It's not that everywhere everything will be similar. No, it will depend on the given situation. Okay? It depends on the given situation and what the manager believes will yield the best result. Okay? So it will depend on the situation and based on what the manager thinks. Okay? So sometimes a senior will be working in the finance department, right? That so it will, based on that situation, the manager will have to take a decision. Okay, you have to work in this, even though you are civil engineer, someone you have to work in the accounts like that. Okay. So what are the various bases? First is based on function. Okay. When the departments are formed based on functions performed by organizations, it is called functional departmentation. Okay. So again, function means like like we said earlier, we have marketing, we have production, we have finance, like that in the business. Okay, basically we take three. We have a pen company. We have to market, we have to produce, and we need finance, right? So in function, based on function department, what will happen? Everything under marketing. It is market research, market planning, then advertisement, sales, everything will come under marketing. So based on the function, so you are dealing with market, you will come under market like that. Based on the function, will be categorized, will be departmental. Okay, so that's based on function. Then based on geography, provide better service to customers and be more cost effective. You might have heard, see, in a very big company, they will have uh, a central zone. In our railway, we have north, south, east, west, central. Okay? Northern zone, central zone, eastern zone, western zone, right, southern zone, right? And similarly, we will have there. If it is a global company, they'll have North American head, then South America, Asia, then Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, everything else, like that. They'll have based on the region. Now, if we take north, south, east, western, the western zone will have its own again market production finance. So if our pen company, it is a very big company. We are producing big company on very big scale. So we'll be having offices in all over the country. Right? So in northern area we'll have one company. We have in southern we have, south we have, east we have, west we have. Even in central zone we'll be having a company suppose. So each of these centers will have their own marketing, their own production, their own finance, like that, basic geography, where we are physically situated. Then departmentation based on customer group. Customer group means primary purpose of this is to ensure that the organization responds to the requirements of specific customer or a group of customers. It is known as market departmentation. Okay. Customer group means, you can take the example of banking. You might have seen. See, in banking, we have NRI. Okay. Sometimes there will be an NRI branch itself. They are dealing with only non-resident Indians. So there will be similarly, we have a for agriculture, maybe for uh, industrial purpose, so corporate banking. You might have seen, right? Corporate banking. Board does corporate banking. It is NRI banking. It is agriculture loan, agriculture department. Okay. So there will be agriculture department, NRI department like that. It will be there. What is the base there? That is based on customers. Because the customers are NRIs. So they have a specialized branch for NRIs only. Okay. Most of the customers are from agriculture background. So they have a department for agriculture purposes only. Like that, they have based on the customer group. So this is also known as market departmentation. Right? Fourth one is based on product. So all activities connected with each product are grouped in one department. Right? So in our company, we have ball pen. So ball pen will have its own uh, production, manufacturer, finance. We have ink pen. Similarly, we have. Okay? So, or else you can take for example vehicle. Okay, if our company is producing 2-wheelers, 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, and heavy vehicles, so 2-wheelers they'll have a department. Okay, there will be based on that two-wheel, based on the product two-wheelers. Okay, two-wheelers will have its production, marketing, finance. Three-wheelers will also have its production, marketing, finance. Three-wheelers will be, four-wheelers will be as well. They have five heavy vehicles will be having thing. So based on the product also, there is departmentation, right? Then last one is matrix departmentation. Matrix departmentation means it's a combination of functional and product department. Product departmentation. Okay, first one and fourth one. It is commonly found in construction, aerospace, or management consulting firms. Okay? The example is, suppose you are having a company, you are having a construction company. So in your construction company, you guys will be doing everything, right? You will be constructing buildings, dams, building high-rise buildings. Okay? You'll be building high-rise buildings. You'll be building stadiums. Some when it comes, you will be building that. Okay? So what are the common things? So even in dams, buildings, stadiums, and everything, what will happen is there's a common thing. You have to design. Right? We have design. We have construction. We have estimation. We will be having certain departments. Okay? Certain things has to be done. So what is the product dam? Product is built. Based on we have to design. We have to design. We have to estimate. We need to construct. Okay? Design, estimation, and so planning will be planning, design, estimation, and construction, right? So what so suppose I am in estimation department, so I'll be estimating for the set tab. Tab over I'll for stadium. I am based on the product is when product is tab, I am estimating cost for when the building I am estimating cost for building the stage for stage tab. So estimation product will change. That is matrix departmentation. Okay. So what are the basis? First one is based on the function, that is marketing or designing, estimation, whatever it is, right? This function departmentation. Then based on geography, where our location is there. Then based on customer group, who our customers are. If there are they NRIs, are they corporates, are they farmers, right? That's also not market department. Then based on product, what our product is. If it is two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, or if it is dam, it's a building, it is a stadium. Then matrix means combination of functional and product. So based on the product, my function will be same. The product will change. I am in estimation department, so I'll be estimating if my project is dam. I'll be estimating the cost for dam, then estimating the cost for stadium, then estimating the cost for building. Like that, it will change. So construction firms, aerospace engineering firms, and consulting firms. These are the way it is there. Okay, matrix is followed. Then what are the benefits? It enables employees to acquire specializations. Okay. Because I am working in that firm, so I have chance for acquiring specialization. So easier for an organization to achieve faster growth or expansion. Because everyone is specialized. Authority is decentralized. Because I am also having, so there's not one single point of authority. Everyone is having authority, right? In our case, in arts, the arts coordinator is not having ultimate authority. Your state department is having some authority. Your on stage is having authority, off stage is having authority, the transportation department is having authority. It is decentralized and enables optimum use of resources and duplication can be reduced. And top management can train and develop managers by assigning them into different departments. Okay, so if the management feels that person is good, we need to develop him into higher roles. We'll see what can be done. They will assign the person to different departments. So 2 years he'll be working marketing, then he'll be changed to production, then he will be changed to finance. So he will have understanding of all the workings. Then performance comparison and measurements can be done effectively at department levels. Because everyone is performing the similar job, it can be compared easily. Ensure better customer service. Customers can be serviced in a good manner. Then what are the limitations? It slows down the decision-making process. Then manager gives undue importance to departmentation activities. It might happen. Then as departmentation increase, cost will be more, and departmentation will be is a complex task. That's about departmentation. One small topic to cover that, and we'll wind up for today. That is line and staff function. Okay, so line and staff function. So line functions are those that have a direct impact on the accomplishment of objectives of an organization. Okay, line functions are those that have a direct impact on the accomplishment of objectives of an organization, and staff functions are those that help the line function to work more effectively in accomplishing the objective. Okay, so line functions have a direct impact on the achievement of objective. And what do staff do? Staff will help the line function, persons in line function to work more effectively. So as an example, we see this in a manufacturing company. Objective is we need to profit. We need to produce more. We need to sell more. Then only our profit will increase. So in that manufacturing company, production and marketing are line functions. Okay, production and marketing are line functions because they are directly involved. Production produces more goods. Marketing sells more goods. So they are line function. Then the legal, the advocates, the public, the PR department, the person, the HR, all of them will help production marketing person. They are staff functions. Okay. The line authority is the direct authority which is superior exercise over its subordinates to carry out orders and instructions. Okay. So they have the right. Staff authority involves giving advice to the line managers. Okay. They lack the authority to implement their solution themselves. So whenever a problem comes up, I call my advocate. The advocate, this is a problem. So advocate will tell me, okay, if that is the case, you can do this. Okay, you can do this, but I have to do that. Okay, it's not that the advocate can do anything. I have to implement. So I am the line authority. So my advocate is my staff authority. Okay, yeah. So we'll wind up here today, and let me know if you have any doubt.